Yes, ma'am. Morning,
Right.
everybody that's watching. This is Masego here, founder of House of Delasa. We are a personal hygiene manufacturing company who is manufacturing at the moment foam baths. Started this journey last year. That was after me leaving corporate, and my babies are. She's very young. It's been a very fruitful journey, learning curve nonetheless, and we getting to grow and we enjoying the journey. Yeah. So I really like Henry's analogy of the analogy that he made with the schooling, or it takes time, and sometimes you also wanna start up businesses and see the success, whereas that's never the case. I mean, with the line of business I'm in, where we get to sell tangible products. It, one of the pressing challenges that I got to experience at an early stage of the business um, was discipline with your financials. I think that is a major challenge that some entrepreneurs go through. If you're good on the discipline front, I mean, kudos to you. But with me, I really got to understand at a later stage that the money that the business brings in is not your money. You need to hold on to that money for even when you get to come across dry spells within the business, because it does happen where business is quiet, and you still need to go out there, put your neck on the line, and make sure that you create your brand's awareness, still get to be in contact with clients that you have, still search for new potential clients as well. So I'd really say that discipline was really one of the challenges that I got to really face as an entrepreneur, because even apart from the financial side of it, I think after leaving corporate, one would assume that because you're no longer having a 9 to 5, you've got all this time to yourself, and with the time that you do have, you need to make sure that you get to utilize it each and every day and account for the time that you used on whatever it is that you use it on. It's not a thing of you'll wake up at 12 and you'll see how your day goes by. You need to make sure that every day has a schedule, that you run through, and you also get to check as to what have you completed during the course of the week, and what haven't you completed? Why wasn't it completed? How do we work better in completing it as time goes on? And yeah, that's just some of the things that I have been experiencing. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Masego, you up next.
We starting with the failures.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine would really be the discipline about the money, guys. I mean, if I had channeled myself to just be like, yo, don't touch this money. I know you need to buy bread at home or whatever, but this is not your money. This is the business's money. That was just one of the failures that I was just looking at, because the product would get to move, and then when you'd have to restock, and also taking into account how much I would have made, like things were not balancing, and that's when I also had to go back um, and trace money. Now it's very difficult if you get um, cash molotov and you use it, and then a couple of weeks later you need to go back and actually think about how, I sold 2 phone bars to Mlebogang. Henry got 4, and he gave me cash. And having to trace back all of that, I think that was just one of the things that I really had to do away with, so that I can get to see progress within the business, and also just being able to have a clear view as to how your money flows throughout a period of a month, like when you're pushing your sales as well as when you're restocking, so that there's a balance holistically within a business. So those were definitely, if we're talking significant failures, I think I was once there, and the business being such a delicate stage, man. I mean, it's my first year and a couple of months. Still learning, and mostly still doing everything by myself with the help of my brother. But yeah, that's just some of the significant failures, if you will, that I've gotten to go through, and how I also got to overcome it. It was just me channeling myself, and just disciplining myself in terms of finances. Another one would be, hey guys, I wanna not being firm with clients that have your money. That's that's a big problem, especially if you have some clients who um, fall under family. Oh, guys, 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 guys. So yeah, I think that's just what I had to go through, and also just being firm with how I go about collecting money for the business.
All right.
With Delosa, I'd say my biggest achievement, right? Because I don't think um, I've hit the many milestones that I have in plan, or that I had in place rather, is starting. I think that was and still is my biggest achievement. I mean, just taking a product and just realizing how good it is, sitting down with yourself, brainstorming on days on end, and coming up with a name, branding it, and that for me, that starting was definitely the biggest achievement, where it made me be aware of the possibilities that are yet to come, opportunities that are yet to be achieved, and the many other products that we are yet to produce as a company. So for me, starting is definitely my biggest achievement. I really pride myself in that. The business prides itself in that, and the one thing that sets us apart from um, these other companies that produce foam baths is we are the striking balance between your quality foam bath as well as it being affordable. So that's Delasar's main objective, ensuring that we get to give our clients quality foam bath at a very reasonable price, and also making our clients feel special, and feeling or belonging, or having a sense of belonging to a product that is of quality and a pinch of bouginess, So that's we be at as Delasar. Just knowing the environment that you're operating in, and once you understand that, I think the biggest soft skill that one should have is having good interpersonal skills, being good with people, being people orientated, because no one is gonna buy a product from you, while you're looking all angry, or if you're unapproachable, So that's
Yeah.
one of the things that you really need in the environment that I'm in, and that is also something I'm also, getting accustomed to slowly, and being able just to approach people as well, and just presenting them with the product that you have, what it does, the benefits, that's just some of the skills that you really need in my line, as well as marketing. Marketing is really a great tool, and with that, it allows you to reach a broader demographic, where you can also get to get potential clients, and with the urge of actually keeping them and retaining them so that they become regulars on a month-to-month basis. So yeah, that's some of the skills that
And
you
then
definitely need within my line.
and then why do you think entrepreneurial skills are important in our society and our economy?
I love what Henry mentioned, about dependence on our government has gotten too much, in a sense where if you actually sit down and you really think about it, if the government really screws up in whatever manner that they would, you also get to get the better end of that stick, So just creating employment and you being a self-sufficient human being, of which I also believe every human has. It's just a matter of you tapping into that gift that you have, So whatever it is that you need to do, you just need to search for it wholeheartedly within you. And once you get that, you get to share that with the world, and that's definitely going to be the gift that's going to in your poverty, as well as uplift you as well as your pocket. So yeah.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
With me, right? What advice that I'd give to other aspiring entrepreneurs? Uh, as infant as the business is, I'd definitely tell people to start. Because all of these ideas, if it's not going to turn into something fruitful if you just have them and you don't actually apply them and execute them. So I'd say start. Also going back to what Henry said about learning, because I think a very big part of entrepreneurship is you learning as and when the journey commences, because you can read all the books in the world, you can look at Molebogeng's experience, Henry's experience, but it's going to be something totally different to the journey that you'll be walking. So I'd say start whatever it is that you have in mind, understand the market that you want to get into, the environment that you should be operating in, and continue to learn so that you can just grow, make your mistakes, realize where the mistakes were, what caused them, get back, channel yourself again, and continue learning and growing.
You're mute.
You mute.